Alright everyone, time for booze review. Here we go. Pimms Cider Cup English cider flavoured with Pimms and oh yeah, it is. It looked like it said eat and a hint of strawberry and cucumber. I'm sure I had a Pimms cider the other day. I don't think it was. I don't know if it was strawberry and cucumber. Sure, I had a cider the other day and it had like passion fruit or something in it. I'm sure I had a Pimms one, and it tasted like Iron Brew or something weird. So here we go, 4% ABV, produced in Great Britain. Enjoy the crisp, refreshing taste of English cider flavoured with Pimms and a hint of strawberry and cucumber. Serve over ice. I haven't got ice again. Every time it says serve with ice, I don't have ice. Okay, good. Sulfites, colours and flavourings. So it's not natural, but who cares? I'm guessing it's just going to taste like pop. Guess it's going to be one of them. Pimms is one of those weird things. It's like one of those really sort of... I made a farty noise when I opened it. It wasn't me, that noise. Yeah, it's one of them things when people... It sort of makes me think of posh, sort of like posh English people drinking Pimms. I don't really know what it is. I've had it before. It's like one of them summery drinks you have. But it's kind of like... I don't know, it just makes me think of like posh people. The artwork is an apple and a strawberry and a cucumber in a teacup. It's very sort of English countryside and horse riding, and I think that kind of thing. I don't know what Pimms is though. It's some kind of alcoholic drink that you mix with something. You can tell I'm tired and not talking sense as usual. This came out of my box. I've got a box of booze that have been sent to me by different people from YouTube. This one was sent by Savage Henry, but the last beer I had out of that box tasted off, so I'm thinking the box might have been stored improperly, and hopefully, I don't know if that was just a bad bottle. Hopefully this is alright. I don't know if cider goes sour in the same way beer does, but there is some other beers in there for future reviews, and I'm hoping they are okay, and it was just that one bottle, but we will see. Smells okay, I think. So thank you Savage Henry for sending this. I've been working my way through these boozes that people have sent me, and I've also got this glass which another YouTuber called RPK Vids sent me. I'm finally getting out of the box to try. I also got a really weird drinking vessel at the weekend, but I'll show that in another video. I wanted to try this one out first. The Stella Artois fancy glass. It's supposed to be for drinking beer, and I read this out on my video of opening the parcel from RPK Vids, but it says it's designed to bring out the flavour of Stella Artois. You pour beer into it at a 45-degree angle, and the stem is to keep it away from warm hands, keeping it cooler for longer. So I'm not pouring beer into it, so there won't be any hops flavour enhancements, but at least it'll stay a bit cool. It's been in the freezer for about half an hour before I started the video. I'm really half asleep. I'm feeling myself like my eyes are just closing as I'm making this video. It's got a bit of an Iron Brew colour to it, this. Looks nice. It never, when I watch the videos back, it never looks the same on the video as it does on in real life. But this really does almost Iron Brew coloured, maybe a bit deeper than Iron Brew. I think I've just got Iron Brew in my head now because I tried the other flavour and it tasted a bit like that. So it was like passion fruit and something. I don't know. Yeah, so it's nice. It's alright. Not a lot of Strawberry makes me think of monkey's blood. You know, what you get on your ice creams and stuff when you get a 99 flake and you get monkey's blood. Kind of like that, like syrupy, like strawberry syrup, rather than a nice strawberry flavour. So it's a bit sort of sweet, sickly sweet. I suppose I should be holding the glass by this bit, but it seems like an awkward way to hold it actually. I don't know how well this glass is designed. You know, hold it like this. It sort of tastes of cucumber. It's not like it tastes of cucumber, but it's got that sort of mouth-watering type of fresh taste you get with cucumber. And you get a similar sort of taste with watermelon. It's just like a fresh, liquid, like watery taste. And yeah, you get that coming through a bit. But as for the actual taste of the strawberry and the cider itself, it's a bit sort of sugary and I don't know, not amazing really. And I'm not really that familiar with Pimms because it says flavoured with Pimms. Pimms #1 spirit drink. I don't think I've ever tried Pimms on its own. I'm sure I've had it in like a drink with like elderflower or something. I think that when I've had it, like an elderflower cordial or elderflower soda or something, and Pimms. But I don't know what Pimms tastes like on its own. Actually, I might just Google it. I should have done this before I started the video, but I'll get my laptop. I'm ill prepared for these videos recently. I've noticed all the videos I've made, these booze and talks recently, I've had to get up halfway through to fucking start. I'm gonna look it up. Pimms. I don't know what it is, actually. Pimms is a brand of fruit cups. It may also be considered a liqueur. It was first produced in 1823 by James Pim. The most popular product is Pimms #1. Alright, that's like Wikipedia, please just tell me. Pimms #1 cup, which is in there. So it's got some herbs in it or something. It tastes subtly of spice and citrus fruit, apparently, and traditionally served with cucumbers and things. Based on gin. Who fuck knows? It's a mystery drink, basically. But I don't know if I can taste that in there. Like if there's spices, like if there's taste of spices and things. Maybe if I knew what Pimms taste like, I'd be able to pick out those flavours. But at the moment, it's kind of just that sort of syrupy strawberry taste that I'm getting, overriding everything else. Not much to talk about. Everything in my house seems to be breaking at the moment, and like every time something breaks, I always get my fiance to ring the person to arrange going around about it, or she always rings them, because I feel like sometimes in some situations I just don't know how to sort of function as an adult, like ringing people, like plumbers and things. I think I've rang a plumber once, but I get this feeling that I don't function well in society and in normal situations like that, like adult situations, like I'm a bit of a man baby in these things, and yeah. So she's been ringing these people. We've had like someone looking at the windows. There's all condensation coming in, and then all these things in the bathroom broke, water coming through, and basically because I'm only work like 2 days a week, or I work like late shifts anyway, it's always me who's in the house when they come round, so I've got to kind of deal with real human beings coming into my house and talking to me about plumbing and things, and it's just like I don't know what's going on. So that's been my week pretty much. I get kind of stressed out at the thought of these people coming to my house in case I just act weird or something. Remember once I rang up, like this is when I actually arranged it myself, like some electrician to come round to put a plug in for me, and to put like an outdoor socket for me, and I was so like tired when he came round. I just felt like I was just acting weird, like it just felt really strange, like I was just like what, like a zombie or something. I don't know. It's like sometimes in the daytime I just feel like I don't function like a real person, and it's just like I must come across as strange. So, and then I never rang him back to get him to do that work. I just did it myself in the end. So that's that. That's been my week. Just having people in the house, strange people. I went away at the weekend to a place called it's like near Preston, but it was like they had it was like a beachy sort of town. Oh man, begins with an L. I can't remember what it was called, Lytham, and it was quite nice. I went like trawling through all the charity shops there, and picked up an interesting drinking vessel, which I'll feature in another video in the future. Yeah, and I think I've got a little bit addicted to a vape pen, because I when I go to, it was like for a wedding, and I get stressed out and I need to like smoke. I don't smoke usually like through the day, but when I go to like especially like weddings where I don't know anyone, like wedding parties, I just have to keep like going outside for cigarettes. So I took a vape pen with nicotine e-liquid in it, and I think I've got a little bit addicted to it since then. Like I couldn't find it earlier, and I was like scratching around for it like an addict. Like, God, where's that vape pen? You know, I've been using it every day since then. I don't mind getting a bit addicted to vape, because it doesn't feel like it's killing you as much as cigarettes do. Like every now and then I sort of revert back to the old nicotine addiction and smoke like a pack of 20 or something like that, but I don't know. It's weird vaping. It doesn't feel quite right. Like it doesn't feel quite the same, but because it's flavoured as well. It's kind of nice and different. I don't know. It's weird. It's not too bad. It's I'd say the cucumbery taste sort of keeps it slightly away from being just like cheap pop tasting drink. It's not getting too much for me, which it normally would if it was really just sort of syrupy and sweet tasting. Well, maybe the Pimms taste does that as well. I don't know, but you know, you can taste a little bit of that cucumber, So it's, you know, it's kind of elevates it a little bit off the level of, I don't know what the equivalent of like a really sort of almost alcopop level of sweet cider, like these, I don't know what you call these sweet sort of pop flavoured ciders, but kind of brings it up a little bit. Not too bad. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah, I don't know what to say really. I feel like the depression I had when Christmas has sort of come back, and it's like I just can't think of anything that sets it off. It just seems to come and go, like just at random. I don't know if it's like when I was going to therapy, it was like all about trying to think of a reason why, and it was like I was just thinking of reasons why I was feeling certain ways, but it was like because they were kind of like urging me to come up with an answer, so it was like sometimes I felt like I was just saying something for the sake of it. I wasn't actually the reason why I was feeling in a certain way, and like now it's like come back again. It's like I can't like I think I don't know if it's just some kind of like chemical imbalance or something. I don't know, because like nothing in particular seems to trigger it, like set it off. It's just like it comes and goes, like I don't know, like tides or something. Just sometimes it's there and sometimes it isn't. And it's just like I don't know. Even if it's like I'm having a good time or something, it doesn't affect how I feel, like whether I feel good or bad. I don't know. It's weird. But I'm thinking about going back to the doctors again and seeing, like, I don't know if they can like scan you or do a blood test or something to see if like you've got like any sort of imbalances in your brain chemistry or something, because I just feel like sometimes I just feel completely out of sorts, you know what I mean? Like weird. I don't really talk to people about that kind of thing, but when I'm talking to the camera, I don't know why, I find it easier sometimes to talk about stuff like that. Anyway, yeah. So this video has been brought to you courtesy of two people, RPK Vids, who've sent the glass, and Savage Henry, who sent the cider. So thanks to both of you, and that's the end of this booze and talk. So we'll see you next week. See you, bye.